This video is all about the distinctions between traditional, custodial, and checkbook IRAs. Good morning, Brian. How are you?
Very good. How are you, Tim?
Thank you. I'm so well. Thank you for your patience as I try and figure out all of the distinctions here.
My pleasure.
I understand an IRA is basically about investing for your retirement, but there are a couple of different kinds here. Could you explain to me what is the difference between a traditional, a custodial, and a checkbook IRA, please?
Sure. A traditional IRA is the type of IRA you would open up in a local bank or a brokerage house or what have you, and would limit you typically to buying stocks, bonds, and mutual funds.
Okay, and this is what pretty much everyone does. That's like the automatic pilot version.
That's the autopilot version, exactly. Both the custodial and the checkbook control models are self-directed IRAs, which would both enable you to invest in a much broader array of asset classes, such as real estate, precious metals, private placements, and what have you. The difference being that with a checkbook control model, you're actually going to open up an account for the LLC, which is part of your IRA, part of the plan, and you're going to be cutting checks out of that LLC for whether it's real estate or precious metals. And as monies come in, rental money comes in or what have you, it's going into that bank account.
So I'm kind of, it's the DIY, I get to kind of do it myself.
To a large extent.
Version of that. And so what's the distinction between that?
And whereas with the custodial model, basically all the transactions are going through the custodian. So I would have to instruct the custodian to actually cut a check or send a wire out for whatever it is that I'm purchasing, and it would be held actually in the name of the custodian. So essentially, you can with both models, you can invest and you can self-direct your accounts and invest in a very, very broad level of assets. The difference being just in terms of the level of control that you have.
Okay, so if I want that kind of total control my own destiny, kind of write my own checks, that's going to be the checkbook IRA.
That's correct.
But if I'm happy to have an entity in between me and that, then that's the custodial.
Correct. There are also economic considerations. If I'm simply going to be using a self-directed IRA to make one single investment, there's really no need for me to have the checkbook control. It would be, in all probability, would come out less expensive and easier to just have a custodial model. If, on the other hand, I'm going to be making more investments, the nature of my investments are going to necessitate more checks being written or what have you. Then typically you'd be better off with the checkbook control model. All
right, that makes sense. And I know that Broad Financial that you run has a sister company, Madison Trust, which really is more so about custodial than, is that correct?
That's correct. We're actually one of the very few companies that have both the checkbook control model that we offer, as well as the traditional type of custodial model.
All right, thank you for clearing the fuzz.
My pleasure.
And my confusion about that, I appreciate that. For those who'd like to find out more about this or sort out their own custodial or checkbook IRA, please visit us online at broadfinancial.com or madisontrust.com or give us a call and we'll answer all your questions and help you get set up with your very own self-directed IRA or 401k.